I just got in a very big box from Cook's Venture. They specialize in, sustainable and ethically raised meat proteins. I ordered this, I want to say it like 2 weeks ago, maybe. It was like it said it takes up to 10 days for them to get it out for delivery. And then this was actually delivered sometime today. This box is massive. I've got a packing list, pretty serious insulation. Oh, and I've got an insulated shopping bag in here as well. There we go. I ordered the smallest size subscription that they offered. It's not small. There's a lot of stuff in here. Everything in here is cold. Some hand-trimmed heritage pork, boneless pork chops, boneless pork shoulder. I was able to select everything in the box individually, rather than have them send me just like a mixed, box that they kind of curated themselves. So I tried to go for a mix of different types of protein. I always like to try different things when I order from sites like this. These are top sirloin steaks, 2 packs of chicken and apple sausages. I guess maybe they come in 2 packs. I only ordered 1. Oh, no, 3. Okay. Apple and wildflower honey chicken sausages, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Everything is definitely cold, like a little colder than if it had just been in my fridge. Not frozen anymore, not frozen solid. Another pack of chicken breasts, another pack of the pork chops. They certainly give you a lot for your money. This box was, I think, somewhere around $150 off the top of my head. Another pack of the sirloin. Everything's a little bit wet, but I think that's just the melted ice. 2 New York strips, grass-fed, grass-finished, pasture-raised, free-range New York strips. This is awesome. This is a ton of stuff. It's gonna take me a while to get through all of this and cook it, but I'm gonna get this all chilled and get started. I have these pasture-raised heirloom boneless, skinless chicken breasts from Cook's Venture. There's a lot of liquid in this bag after I defrosted them, which is fine. This might have been what was leaking the box when I opened it. So I am gonna make like a chicken broccoli pasta with like garlic, white wine, and lemon. And I am going to try to saute most of the stuff in my Instapot because I don't have a pan big enough. Normally I just do it all in a big saute pan. I'm gonna do that tonight with this and I'm pretty excited about it. It's a little bit steamy in here. There is my chicken broccoli pasta. Couple things, there were 3 chicken breasts in that vacuum pack. I was expecting 2. I don't know if they weigh them out or if I just got like a bonus chicken breast, but either way, I'm not mad about it because I ended up using the whole box of pasta, so I have leftovers. They were super well cleaned, like beautiful, beautiful chicken breasts. There was like just a little bit of fat on a couple of them, but like really well cleaned, kind of on the thinner side. You know, you're not gonna get those like giant plump like butterball chicken breasts, which are full of like injected with like saline and stuff anyway to make them that thick. You know, they were like, if you buy like you know, the chicken from like the more natural places, like a local spot, like a local farm, or like Bell and Evans or something like that. A little bit leaner, a little smaller, but like really beautiful, really well cleaned. And I am very happy about this pasta. I'm gonna try it. It's still very hot. Chicken with like garlic and butter and lemon is like always a good thing. Yeah, this is really good. It's really tender, really juicy, not dry at all. I feel like this is another winner. You know, boneless, skinless chicken breasts are like such a staple for most people. It's nice to have like good quality ones that are also, you know, really fresh and like really well cleaned. I seriously just like sliced them up, but like they'd be so easy to just like throw on the grill as is with like a little seasoning. Really happy with this one too. So today's actually my fiance's birthday, and I have this gorgeous grass-fed New York strip from Cook's Venture. So I think I'm gonna make steak au poivre as a special treat. Steak au poivre. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I kind of overcooked it. It's I would say past medium, almost verging on medium well, but that's what happens when you're trying to take pictures and film while making a steak. Hopefully it still tastes good. It still looks good. I actually got 2 of these New York strips, but decided that I was just gonna do one for us for dinner. So there's plenty of room for birthday cake. It's a little on the dry side because I overcooked it. Still super flavorful, really, really meaty. There was like a nice fat cap on it that I rendered down that kind of melted into the meat. So it isn't like, it's not like leather, it's not too dry, despite being overcooked. Maybe next time around I'll get it to medium rare. But yeah, still really good, still a treat. And I think that my fiance is gonna really like this. So I got these Heritage boneless pork chops from Cook's Venture. They look awesome. They look super fresh. There's 2 in here. I defrosted them in the fridge, and I think I'm gonna make tonkatsu, a pork katsu, kind of like a Japanese fried pork with a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce and rice, and then maybe like a slaw on the side. Very inauthentic with what I've got in the house. So I'm gonna panko bread these and fry them up. Should be super quick and easy weeknight meal. Tonkatsu is done. It took it a little longer to cook than I thought. I probably should have pounded them, but I was feeling lazy. So I just left them as they were and cooked them a little extra. Just doing it on some rice with some broccoli slaw. I don't have real tonkatsu sauce, and we're doing lazy weeknight dinner, so I didn't feel like making it from scratch. But I did have like a Japanese barbecue sauce that's pretty similar. It's just not as like kind of thick and viscous as tonkatsu, so it kind of just like soaked into the meat a little bit. It cooked up really nice. Very, very easy to make. Got a nice crispy crust on it too. That's awesome. I actually think I might have overcooked the pork a little bit just because I was worried because I did leave it so thick, but it's still super juicy. Yeah, that's really, really good. It's still steaming a little bit. Really juicy, but on the lean side, there was like a little bit of a fat cap on the pork chops that kind of rendered down. Yeah, really, really good. I got this boneless pork shoulder from Cook's Venture, and I'm a Philly girl, so I am gonna use it to make Philly's maybe lesser known but equally delicious signature sandwich, roast pork. Made up kind of a paste of like garlic, rosemary, chili flakes, fennel, olive oil. Normally I would do this in a mortar and pestle. Since I don't have like all of my kitchen stuff unpacked, I used like an ice cream scoop and it worked pretty well. I'm gonna cover this with the paste and then cover the pork shoulder and refrigerate it overnight, and then I'm making it tomorrow for dinner. There is my Philly roast pork sandwich. I couldn't have sliced this pork if I tried. It started like immediately shredding. I didn't even have to use 2 forks. Like I just squeezed it with a pair of tongs and it started falling apart. So tender. This smells incredible. It's kind of stormy outside right now, so this is like the perfect meal for a day like today. Roast pork with garlicky broccoli rabe, some provolone cheese. I did some roasted slices of hot banana pepper on top just for a little extra spice. That is fabulous. It is so good. I'm gonna need like 10 napkins to eat this, but the pork is so tender. There was that big fat cap on it that completely cooked down, like just completely melted into the pork. This is so tasty. This might be my favorite thing that I've got so far from Cook's Venture. Apple and wildflower honey chicken sausages. Chicken sausages are a staple for me. I always have them in my fridge and usually in my freezer too. They're super versatile, super easy to cook. They last for like a surprisingly long time in the fridge. And I have some friends that don't eat red meat, so it's like a nice versatile option to have on hand if they're coming over for dinner. I am gonna do my like go-to weeknight chicken sausage meal, which is just a big veggie and sausage bake gnocchi. I have some cauliflower gnocchi in the fridge. I'll usually just cut up whatever veggies I have on hand, roast everything together, throw a couple of handfuls of greens on top at the last minute, and kind of call it a day. I eat this like pretty regularly. I would say at least a couple times a month, especially in like the winter time, because it's just like so fast and so easy and like it's hearty, it's filling, but it's also like relatively healthy. So that's what I'm gonna do with these guys. I'm excited about the wildflower honey aspect. I think that's kind of like an interesting addition. Okay, so super easy chicken sausage, veggie, gnocchi bake. This is like my ultimate lazy weeknight meal. I'm excited to try the sausage. It got some like nice color, kind of like browned up bronze on the outside. It smells really good. The smell reminds me of like kielbasa a little bit, which I didn't expect because it's like apple and wildflower honey, but it's really good. The flavor is a little sweet, meaty. It's very dense, like denser than the chicken sausages I usually get, denser than like even a hot dog, like maybe closer to kielbasa texture. I did get like a little bit of a hard, like gristly bit in there, which I feel like sometimes happens with sausage, but I'm not super big fan of. Yeah, super dense. Almost like if you were gonna bite down on like that thick of a cross section of like ham or something. The flavor is awesome though, really, really tasty. They cooked up really nicely, nice and quick. I like that they're not too wide. Like you could serve them as like a hot dog on a regular size bun, or you could, you know, serve them like this. Tasty, I like these ones. I have like a serious craving for tacos right now. And I have these like grass-fed sirloins from Cook's Venture. So I think I'm gonna marinate them right now. It's like it's a little bit afternoon. I'm gonna marinate them for a couple hours and then make steak tacos for dinner. Super excited about this. I've been craving tacos all day. I used that grass-fed sirloin that I got from Cook's Venture and marinated it kind of like carne asada style, lime juice, orange juice, cilantro, a little bit of soy sauce, you know, chili powder, cumin. Just seared it to pretty rare because that's how I like my steaks. Made a little salsa criolla with some red onion and jalapeno. Kind of like a quick pickle, little cotija cheese, lime crema, and some avocado and cilantro. I'm very excited about this. I made one so far to show you guys, but I'm definitely gonna eat like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these. That is really tasty. The sirloins were pretty thick, which was nice because I was able to like get a nice sear on the outside, but keep them pretty rare inside, even while taking pictures without, you know, overcooking it because I get distracted. And I just like sliced it really thin against the grain and it's still super tender, despite how like, it is pretty rare and I didn't marinate it for too long. It was only a couple hours. It came in like 2 little vacuum packs that were attached, which is what I made for tonight for 2 of us. But my order had 2 of those sets. So this is only half of it, which is awesome because I can find something else to do with the other half. Really tasty. So far I've been really impressed with everything that I've got from Cook's Venture. Okay, so I tried about 6 different things from Cook's Venture, enjoyed all of them, My least favorite was probably the chicken sausages. The texture, it was fine. It was just kind of boring. It tasted just kind of like a hot dog, but there wasn't even really any like snap to the skin. Everything else was awesome and I would order it again. I think that if you care a lot about where your meat comes from and you care about not just quality meat, but meat that is raised humanely in ways that are environmentally sustainable as well, this is a great choice. They have, you know, their own heritage breed of chickens. Everything is antibiotic-free, hormone-free, pasture-raised, grass-fed beef, grass-fed pork, pasture-raised chicken. They also care a lot about the pastures in which they're raising their animals. So they pay attention to soil quality and the vegetation, not just the actual grass that the animals are eating in case of like the cattle and stuff, but the trees around them. I think that's pretty awesome. If you're looking for interesting types of meat or cuts of meat, this is maybe not for you. They don't have, you know, like your Wagyu beef steaks. They don't have any like game meat. They right now have chicken, pork, and beef. According to their website, they have lamb. They didn't have any available when I ordered. And according to their website, they have seafood coming soon, wild caught seafood coming soon. So that's pretty exciting. I think that this is a great place to get your like everyday weeknight meats. You know, you can throw in the occasional like giant brisket or ribeyes or something like that. But if you're looking for somewhere to order your like your chicken breasts or, you know, your sirloins, your pork chops, stuff like that, this is definitely a great option. And I would order from them again just for that. Their prices are about the same as a lot of the similar companies. It's just what you're looking for in terms of a selection. But yeah, everything that I tried was super high quality and I really enjoyed it.